Good afternoon. It is February the 17th, 2017. Time to wrap it up for today. And we're not going to take too hard of a look at what's going to happen on Tuesday. We'll get after that Tuesday morning, bright and early. Monday's a holiday, and we guess today would have be a pretty low volume day. Not a lot of interest in trading, and it's pretty much true in every market. We had better trading in gold and bond once again than we did in crude and the E-mini. Start off with our customary disclaimer. Hypothetical simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Okay, on the E-mini today, we came in, we were hoping to buy 30.32. Market was pointed lower, thought it might break. It didn't. We put a question mark at 35. We said support might be at 35, and I believe the low was 36 and a quarter right in here. Very slow trading. I mean, you're talking about, there were 6 points possible on 3 trades, and you had to be smart enough to take 2 points out of these. We're through lunch right now, into the close. They're going to close it. Yesterday's close was, I think, 45. Yeah, it was 45.50. So if we can close this thing at 45.50 or higher, we had a higher close than the previous day into a 3-day weekend. People will like that. So the market with the least opportunity for day traders almost every day is still the E-mini. You need volatility to day trade. We just don't have it in that contract. Everybody's long and staying long. Inside day today, that would lead us to believe that we're going to have a trading range day on Tuesday, and all we have is PMI flash manufacturing on Tuesday. So not much news to drive the trading domestically. Now, the rest of the world does not take President's Day off, so there will be some news from the rest of the world on Monday that will get things going. Looking at the F2 screen, we talked about it all day long, how it was a P. And if you're going to make a trade at the market, it would be from the long side. And it took forever to pan out, but it does finally NK period. So very, very slow trading. Again, I wouldn't put too much stock in what we have right here. So 49.51, sell 1. 54.56, sell 2. On the buy side, 39.41. No news to speak of on Tuesday, and then 35.37 buy 2. So we're trying to buy 35s to 40s when you get right down to it. And sell failure to take out the highs at 23.51 and a half. Treasuries were up early off of weakness in equities. Spent most of the morning trying to give it back. Higher low, higher high on F1, buy it. Yeah, it is that simple. If you sit down and you really start to think about what creates a higher low and a higher high. Okay, when we have a B in an up market, it's long liquidation. If we had a B in a down market, it's long liquidation and new selling. So we'll find ourselves pretty much where we were this morning. 27.31, sell 1. 3 to 7, sell 2. On the buy side, 17 to 21. And 9 to 13. So the numbers should look familiar. That's what we started out the morning with. Boy, I don't, President's Day is usually 45, 50 degrees here. I don't know what we're going to do this weekend. I guess we'll, I know I got to deliver Charlie back to my daughter tomorrow. So I guess this weekend I'll be filling in all the holes and picking up all the stuff. Charlie's been a very busy young man, and he's got everything kind of dug up and moved around. So I'll put it back in shape. Number one resistance 16 to 20, 23, 27, sell one. I'm going to leave it 31 to 03, maybe stops above this. It's a B in an up market, so the E-mini rallies I imagine will be lower. 4 to 8, number one. 29 to 01, buy one. And 17 to 21, buy two. Man, he's a character, Chuck. Have you and your wife running all around the house, and Helen's been really, really great about it. She's had 5 or 6 things get customized with Charlie's teeth. Probably to the enough customization and artwork there that she doesn't want them anymore, but she's never said a word. And she's had the vacuum cleaner out regularly, all they do is wrestle and fight 4 or 5 hours a day, and they come in the house with grass all over them, dried grass, of course. And she hasn't said a word. She likes Charlie too, but puppies are a mess. There's no way to get around that. But just part 2 of our wrap-up for February the 17th, 2017. And we'll be moving on to gold. Hopefully I hit the right button this time. And looking at the F1 button. Higher low, higher high, but it's been selling all day long, so we're going to have split information on gold. Couple of distributions down. Late, we said all day long if you had to make a trade at the market, it'd be from the short side, and that eventually panned out. Took a while, didn't it? So here we are at 35, 36. So 34, 36, buy one. 30, 32, buy two. Stock market rallies is up higher. We probably don't want any part of the long side in this one. 40, 42, sell one. 44, 46, sell two. I gave Charlie some peanut butter the first time he'd ever had it. He really likes the taste, but he didn't quite know what to do with all that stuff spreading all over his mouth. It was pretty cute to watch. He came back for seconds though, so he must have enjoyed it. And Henry will get a chance to heal up. Henry's been limping pretty badly. Doesn't stop him from mixing it up with him, but Henry could use a little time off. Okay, we're in the April contract. We had this jump right here. Today was expiration. Again, we've got a seller at 54, and we've had a buyer at 53. We're just moving sideways if we put all this together. We're still looking for a move out of the 53 area right here. So F1 says a trading range day. F2 says a B. For a place to sell it. And this market has been defying gravity. So 75 to 54, sell one. 54 and a quarter, sell 54.50, sell two. On the buy side, 53, 53 and a quarter, buy one. Might take a 53.50 to get in. That's no man's land though. You're just right in the middle, right there. We're looking for a move out of that area, and then 5250, 5275 by 2. And the euro looks like it's still trying to get below 105. Inside day on F1. Find a place to trade it. F2. Definitely a B with a double distribution lower. And a weak close. Buy 1, 106. Buy 2, 105.75. On the upside, 40 to 50, sell 1. 65 to 75. Turned out really well for us today. Sell 2. And again, with a holiday and the break in the trading, it's hard to make much of a call. We'll be able to do that Tuesday morning. You all have a great weekend. Enjoy your time off. I hope the weather meets your planned activities. It'll be a great weekend for cleaning up the yard. We're supposed to get rain on Monday. A big low coming on shore in Los Angeles. If we get a low on shore in Los Angeles in winter, that usually leads to snow. It will not lead to snow. In fact, I think it's supposed to be in the 60s if we get rain out of it. So anyway, we can certainly use the moisture. Y'all have a great weekend and Monday, and I'll see you bright and early Tuesday morning.